Fury Wrangling 101. Big blanket, big hoodie. He does not like going outside, and he's trying to get away.
Welcome back to Aching Adventures as we start our next road trip exploring the Southeast. First stop, West Virginia.
So we're all packed up. We are on our way to
Little Beaver State Park in West Virginia,
which is really close to New River Gorge. Oh my. Yep, so it'll be a nice place to stay. It'll be a good first stop for our 26-day adventure. We got the kitties in here. Tegan's all excited. Marley's all excited. Marley's actually complaining because we're talking and she can't hear her show. But here we go.
Mars, are you excited to go for a ride?
It's turning orange.
It's turning orange.
Yep.
Yeah. And someone wanted to take her training wheels off. You drift? That's good. Go ahead, Steve. Go. Ooh.
So the girls are going on a bike ride. We just got to Little Beaver State Park campground, and this site is really cool. It's like a pull through, but it's kind of like a half circle loop. But I wanted to show you the new campsite where we are going to be staying the next couple days, and some new things that we brought along for this trip that we didn't have last year. So one of the big things we got is this bug net, and it's supposedly really buggy down here right now. It's not too bad here, but the further south we go, I think it's going to get buggier. And then the normal setup over there, but you might see it spying there. My new toy that Mom and Dad got me, a solo stove. So we're gonna try that out and see how it goes. But that should be a really cool addition. But it's just an awesome campsite so far. It's nice and big and has the woods down behind where the girls can play a little bit and explore once they get back from playing at the playground and biking. Another thing I forgot to say that is brand new to us is the truck. So the 1500 that we used last year, that we had a Chevy Silverado 1500, it struggled to pull a little bit. It was really kind of tough on the mountains of Maine, but pulling anything around Maine and the upper New England states is tough. But we decided to go ahead and get a 3500. And the pull down here was really nice compared to last year. So highly suggest. I mean, our camper's probably 7,600 pounds. So it was well within spec of the Trail Boss, the 1500. But it's definitely a huge difference moving up to a bigger truck. And we were very happy with how it pulled down here.
Go ahead, Mars.
Okay, no.
To where?
I don't know.
You can't remember? We're going to go to New River Gorge National Park. We're going to get your stamp for your book, right?
Both your girls' books, you'll get your stamp? Yeah. We're going to see the really big bridge and the river and some really pretty mountain views.
Are we gonna eat what's on the box?
No, because you already had... Well, Tegan, you had 4 sprinkled pancakes. Marley, you had sprinkles for breakfast, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you have sprinkles for breakfast?
And I actually slept in. The first time I slept in.
Yeah.
And I went in too.
Yeah. And, well,
She
no.
woke up before me.
Yeah, but like 8:40, still pretty good.
Yeah.
Did the kitties sleep all night too? Did you hear the kitties last night?
No.
That's good. Fury came out and decided to run around the camper for a little bit, but then they both slept. So good night.
Did he sleep?
No, he slept on
Okay.
Mommy, which didn't last very long. But, alright.
What's that noise?
That's the refrigerator.
Oh.
So you ready to go explore?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will bring Dora.
Yeah, we'll bring the stroller. Sound good? But you can walk around. It's got a boardwalk, so it's nice and easy to walk. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
People, what?
And then people come and play.
Come and play with us? Okay.
Bunch of deer. These campsites are definitely back in the woods, and we've seen several wildlife, but
Made sure to put our trash in the truck when we went to bed last night.
yeah, there's some pretty little deer. So we're at the visitor center, which is really neat, and the river's down below, and we can just barely see the kayakers and rafters down there having a good time. So that's a really cool thing that you can do if you're here and like rafting.
Welcome to New River Gorge National River and the National Coal Heritage Trail. You are about to embark on a drive down Fayette Station Road, a small, winding road that takes you to a bridge at the bottom of the New River Gorge. For about 100 years, this route was the only way to cross the New River in this immediate area without getting wet. Please maintain a speed between 15 and 25 miles per hour after you get on Fayette Station Road. When you take this route without stopping along the way, this trip will take you about 30 minutes.
Reverse, reverse.
A far cry from the 30 seconds or less it takes to cross the river on the highway today. If, however, you stop along the way to read the interpretive exhibits at each pull-off, plan on taking an hour to enjoy the tour.
So these railroads are still very active, and they're the original railroads from the C&O line that would take coal basically up to any major city in kind of the north, Midwest, Ohio region. So that was kind of pretty neat. And going across this little tiny bridge now, it's super cool. We just drove to the very bottom, and Tegan just noticed that bridge is way up there. Pretty crazy we drove across that, right, Tegan?
Yeah. Like, how? How did we drive across that? Pulling the camper.
No, we didn't.
No, we
actually
didn't
pull
pull the camper across that. We just drove across it today. We
Yeah.
drove in another way on the camper. But that's still pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just really high and really cool.
As soon as we come back, I'm gonna try and see if I can see people back
When you drive across it?
here.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
We go check out the river, see if we can watch the rafters go down.
Yeah. We're
Throw
gonna
some
try.
stones in the water.
I'll throw it at you.
No.
So we followed the Fayette Trail? Fayette Station Road down here to the bottom of the New River Gorge. And it is pretty awesome. We did a little bouldering from where we parked, but it's not too bad. Tegan was able to do it by herself, so it gives you a little idea. But it's just beautiful here, and we got to see some rafters and some kayakers playing in the water. There's a company very close by that will take you on tours, and then they were picking them out of the water here.
And the company has a bunch of different tour options. Half day, full day, easier ones, harder ones. So there's a lot of good options depending on what your comfort level is. And it starts at, the kids have to be 12 and know how to actually paddle, which is good for safety reasons.
And they also do bouldering. There was some like big cliffs that you could climb up if you had the right gear. And they also do zip lining, I think we saw. But we just came to enjoy the view and play around on some rocks and in the little bit of water that's here on the side.
So one thing that's really cool is if you go to the right at this parking lot, you bring life vest. There's an eddy here, so there's no current. So you can go swimming with a life vest though. And it's a nice little sandy area. Bring towels and water shoes though. I did find some glass. But you know, the girls were just throwing stones in and splashing around. So some things that we didn't do while we were here, there's really cool mining tours that like some of them you can actually like ride a mining car for a little bit. The girls are a little bit too young, so we decided against it.
There's also hikes.
Yeah, there's hikes you can go to see parts of the mine because the mining has such an important history to West Virginia as well as to the entire world and the start of our country. So definitely something to check out and consider looking into or doing. So we came home, we ate lunch. What did we have for lunch?
Pasta.
And we also had what?
Grapes.
Grapes, yeah. And now we're headed out to Grandview Overlook to see what they have there. Allegedly, there might be a playground, so we shall see.
Woo! This is one of the highest views I've ever seen.
No, not even close. Oh, I scared him.
What was it?
Little lizard.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Ready, Marley? I want to go with the laugh. I will too. Let's get on the... That waterfall is a doozy.
So, the girls are asleep.
They're not asleep at all.
It's okay.
But it's late. We had a very busy day. Very fun day.
We probably tried to do too much in one day.
We definitely did too much. But we honestly did not expect it to be this good, maybe?
Well, also, like, we weren't sure what we all wanted to do.
Yeah.
so that was kind of hard. We also weren't sure what we should do. But the Fayette station, that was super cool.
Yes.
Driving down to the bottom.
That
We
was
could have
really
we
cool.
could have we should have packed lunch and just
We
brought
could've
the life
spent
vests and swimsuits and stayed there.
absolutely all day there.
That's-
That was a lot of fun.
If we come back, honestly, that's probably what I'm gonna say is a really good idea.
Just
especially-
watch the current. If you get in the water, it definitely has a current.
It is an eddy though, so it is going slightly upstream. But yeah, that's why I said life vests when we were there.
And Grandview,
That
I
was
enjoyed
pretty.
a lot. It was pretty. It's definitely a lot smaller than Fayette Station. Sorry, Corduroy about tipped this water bottle.
Well,
Or
no,
water
not
over.
Fayette Station. The
Fayette.
rim.
Yeah,
The
sorry,
rim.
sorry.
The canyon rim.
Yeah, it was definitely smaller, but
Beautiful.
it was very pretty. The girls were done. It was a 0.2 walk, if that. But
we bargained the playground so that they would
yes,
be.
the playground was really cool, especially for our age girls.
It
It was
had
smaller.
it was handicap accessible,
Mm-hmm.
which was really cool. And you don't see a big ramp on a lot of playgrounds anymore.
That's true.
It was nice. They had bathrooms.
Yep.
People were really nice.
Oh.
Hi, Fury. The black cat lives.
So Fury has been hiding behind the couch most of the time,
He emerged.
and he came out last night too. He comes out after the girls go to bed, and then he serenades us with his wonderful voice.
Causes chaos.
So,
Stuffs his face.
yeah.
But it was really cool.
I wish we would have been able to do the mine car and cart and some of the other stuff, but I think the girls are a little small for that. But definitely, it's close enough to our house that I think
Yeah.
in the future
We
this
could
could be
easily
an
come
easy
down.
like long weekend stay or something
longer.
along those lines, or even longer if we wanted. But awesome, time.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Stunning.
Campsite's wonderful. The people have been phenomenal.
Yeah, this campground is amazing.
Yeah, we met every neighbor has been very nice,
A lot
very
of
friendly.
locals, like local people come
Yep.
and stay here.
We actually had s'mores and a campfire with the neighbors tonight, and that was a lot of fun. Very different from our trip up north, where we didn't see a lot of our neighbors.
No.
But we're excited, and we leave for Kentucky tomorrow.
Yeah.
So see you there.
Yeah. Should be fun. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time for our next stop on a road trip as we go explore Carter Caves, Kentucky. And as always, please feel free to like and subscribe for more.